are several different kinds of sales. There are sales of mixed owners, where various property is collected under a particular theme. And you know, if you have something that is very valuable, such as a painting like the old master painting of Pauline Bonaparte, you want that to be exposed to an international audience. So you know, you certainly want it to go to an auction house with an international presence, and probably in a specific category sale like that. In fact, that painting ended up going to a museum in Australia, a museum that is dedicated to women. So we certainly found the right buyer for it by putting it into a special category sale. If you have more general household goods with a spattering of antiques, a few bits of silver that are of modest value, a couple of paintings that are pretty, but they're not incredible, you might really want to go to your local auction house or your regional auction house. And the reason for that is very often those things will be quite common in a more major auction house, and they might not bring as much money as they do in a more local market. If you have something, if you're fortunate enough to have inherited a collection of things that were put together or owned by a famous person, that should most certainly go to an auction house with an international presence, because the collection as a whole is more interesting and more valuable than the individual parts of the collection. So, for instance, we've been very fortunate to sell a lot of collections that from estates of famous persons. Without saying, I don't want to drop too many names, but a lot of celebrities, as well as famous people in the arts and music. We have additionally sold collections that were put together by interior designers that are household names, or names that people in the design business are quite familiar with. And those always do exceedingly well because they have the stamp of approval of a particular designer on them. People are always happy to buy something, even if it's an ordinary piece of upholstered furniture, and say, well, this was from a home decorated by Bunny Williams, or this came from a home that was decorated by Robert Easton or Robert Denning. We've even sold collections of some famous designers, such as Oleg Cassini, and those things always do extraordinarily well.